What's happened around the world today has made this coronavirus crisis a lot more uncomfortable for our government. Up to this point, I think we can all agree, right? The government's done a pretty good job of its response. Today, though, that reputation is at risk because it can't make up its mind about what to do to help businesses in New Zealand. And this afternoon, look at what we've seen. Australia's announced it's pumping $18 billion into their economy to ward off a recession. Overnight, the UK government dedicated $25 billion in its budget to combat coronavirus. In the US, Trump is trying to find $80 billion for small business loans. We have got 200 hospitality businesses apparently on the brink of collapse today. The logging industry is in crisis. Our national airline is cutting flights and executive pay to get through. And that's just the start of it. You're hearing anecdotes about what other businesses are going through as well. I mean, it sounds like it's getting really hairy out there for a lot of businesses. And the trick for the government is to respond before they fall over, because once they're gone, they're gone. That's too late. The response needs to come before that. Question is, will it? Well, the government's going to announce what it's going to do mid-next week, but don't treat mid-next week like a deadline. It's not like businesses just need to reach mid-next week and then they're safe, right? That's just the announcement. It's going to take days or weeks after that before any assistance from the government actually reaches those businesses in trouble. You know, it feels a lot like the government's stalling for time here because it actually doesn't know what to do. Feels like Grant Robertson and his team might have deliberately waited for these announcements from the US and Australia and the UK to see what ideas the rest have, what ideas they can borrow here in New Zealand. This is the working group problem all over again, isn't it? Don't know what to do, stall for time, come up with a plan. The thing is, unlike with those working groups, this is an unfolding economic crisis. Time is something that these struggling businesses here in New Zealand don't have.